Hey Floss Tube, thanks for coming back to my channel. This is Jenna X Stitches and it is June 27th, 2018, and I think this is my 8th Floss Tube video. Let me just grab my notes. It's been a while. I missed updating in May, and I think my last update was in April. Life just got busy. I kind of lost my stitchy bug. Everything's been really crazy, but thank you guys who are coming back to see my video. Thanks to all my new subscribers. I super appreciate you guys. I love all the comments that I get. I get super excited when I get them. But sadly, I don't have that much stitching to show. I have a little bit. I had 2 finishes, I lie, and they're both really small, but one I sent away already, and the other one is based on Pokemon Go. I've been playing Pokemon Go like crazy from the past few months. I got back into it, so I've been doing a lot of raids, catching a lot of Pokemon, doing community day stuff, just having fun. I'm really enjoying the game now. And so I did a Team Mystic logo last month on my Patreon, and this month I did Team Instinct. And I do have a Team Valor one, but I don't know if I took a picture of it, honestly, so I can't even insert it if I have it. And these I just stitched using the plastic Ida canvas, the 14 count one. I back it with some felt, and then I attach one of these little, sometimes I do the actual keychain, or I do like the little charm strap attachment. Yep, that's my only finish. I do count page finishes on my really big projects as a finish, but that's about it in terms of like tangible finishes. So this might be a really short video. I took all of my projects out of my awesome project bag. This is my beautiful project bag, this Ziploc bag. So fancy. You can't get this anywhere. It's limited edition. First one I'll show is my Metroid piece. So I've been working on this piece for like over 2 years now. Where is it? I never unclipped it. It's currently in the hoop, and I might leave it in the hoop and just unclip it all around. I can show you guys what it looked like the last time you guys saw it. And this project has been my focus piece. It was my focus piece for Stitch Mania, so I did Stitch Mania in my own way. I decided to focus on one piece for those 18 days and work on it for at least an hour. Just because this is the one I'm closest to getting finished, and it's a gift from my brother, and I'm really excited for it to be done. It's stitched on 18 count Ida, and I'm stitching it 2/1. Anything else I want to say on it? I've been focusing on it on Fridays. Here it is now. And now it's my Focus Friday piece. So now that Stitch Mania is done, I'm working on it exclusively on Fridays. So I did get a lot done during Stitch Mania. I got to move the hoop. I got a page finish. So I think I started Stitch Mania and it was over, I think it was over by this eye over here. And so I've come a long way. The section that's in the hoop now is like the last of the project. That's all that's left. And as much as I want to push through on this piece, it's really hard. There's a lot of confetti. There's, you know, just in like two 10 by 10 blocks, there's maybe like 7 or 10 color switches in this section. In the other sections it was worse, so it's not so bad now, but really hoping for a finish this year on it. I really love this piece. It's been a lot of fun to work on it. Well, you know what, I take that back because I got burnt out on it and I had to put it back. So it actually wasn't that fun to work on this piece the whole time. I got really upset with it. Next piece, Megaman X, which is also so close to being finished. While it was in my rotation the past 2 months, I did finish a page on it, and I got really excited for that. I'm trying to think of anything else about it, but I think that's it. It's stitched on 18 count white Ida 2/1. It's full coverage. Here's what it looked like the last time you guys saw it. And oh crap, I turned on my computer screen, which I don't know if it'll make the lighting better or worse. Actually, it might help with it. And here's what it looks like now. So actually my computer screen gave it a bit of light. So I finished half of Spark Mandrel's face. I love this piece. It's like one of my favorites. The pattern is made by myself. The rest of his face will fill up this block here. And then the next boss that's coming in over here will be Sting Chameleon will be over here. And I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited for this piece. Not with the way my current rotation is going and, you know, losing my stitchy bug, I'm not expecting for it to be done until maybe next year, beginning, but I would hope for another finish for this next year. I mean, this year if I could. I just have, this is, I think there's two more pages, and this one is really small on the edge. So there's, after this page, there would be two more. So really close, really, really close. Love this piece a lot. It's really awesome. It's one of my favorite games to watch and to watch speedruns for. So much fun. I didn't have any progress on my epic Pokemon. I may have had like a little bit of progress from working on it on my stream, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm not going to, oh, excuse me, show that one. So my next one that has a lot of progress, and it's almost done, and I just got a little bit burnt out on it. It was a hard 2 months for stitching, honestly. Work got really crazy and busy, and I just wasn't in the mood for it. I think the frog got to me a lot and made me stop working on my pieces. But this is a tangled piece by, oh my goodness, I can't remember, Frozen Stitch on Etsy, who I got such a scare last time because I thought that they were closing their shop. Like I went to go and buy like 2 other patterns from them, and I got the notice that it was closed. So like I panicked and I posted on Stitch Mania about it. I was like, oh my gosh, does anyone know what happened to this store owner? Did they, oh, Frigid Stitch. Frigid Stitch is the store. I was like, does anyone know like if they moved? Did they go to another website? Because I know Etsy has been like changing a lot of things and people are unhappy. And people were like, I don't know. But one person somehow had like her email that wasn't like connected into the Etsy chat so she could still communicate with her. And she messaged her and was like, hey, people are wondering about your patterns. And she reopened her shop. And I was like, this is why when I want something, I'm just going to buy it right away because you never know. Anywho, I feel like my life is just crazy with this cross stitch stuff. I'll show you what it looked like the last time you guys saw it. I did do a little bit of changes. I was going to add a little bit more cranic to mine, but I didn't. And this is what she looks like now, and I love it. It's like on a powdery, not so powdery blue Ida. 14 count, 3/1. I'm really, really loving 3 strands for pieces that are not full coverage. Let me see if I turn my computer screen off. Will it help? No, actually I'm gonna leave it on. I think it helps it look better. I don't know if the colors are more true this way though. But one of the changes I did was I just made her hair, I don't know if it'll focus, with some sparkly cranic. I thought about doing some more cranic like in the letters here, but I was like, I don't feel like it. I like it the way it is. And this I'm planning on finishing into a pillow, and I purchased 3 more already from that shop, and I want them to be pillows too. Sorry, my voice has been like really crazy the past 2 weeks or so, but okay. New starts. Excuse me. A new start that I have. Where is it? I'm not going to take it out of the hoop. It's in my current rotation. This will be a piece for my brother's wife. So if you are him or his wife, you need to turn this off right now so that you will not see what I am making you guys. This is a, what is it called? This was in my plans. The Elephant Baby Sampler from Stitcherovia on Etsy. And I am loving it. It is so, so cute. Here's my progress on it. I have another day in my rotation on it, and I do work on it on my Sampler Sundays. So it's part of Sampler Sundays, and it's in my rotation right now for 5 days. And it is just cute. It does get a little bit boring, you know, damn computer. I don't know if I want the light or if I don't want the light. Okay, maybe the light is too much in some spots, but it's good in others. I have no freaking clue. Yeah, it could get boring doing the border a little bit, but the little elephants are adorable, and I sort of just like, you know, move along the blocks and try to spread it out a little bit so I don't get too bored on it. Love this piece. It's on some 14 count. I think this is antique. I think it's just called antique, like a DMC fabric. Yeah. All right, I had to pause for a second because I just finished a sneezing fit and it was crazy. That's about it. My needle minder is from A Needle Runs Through It on Etsy. And I think that's where most of my needle minders are from actually. So if you see any more needle minders and I didn't mention them, that's where they came from. New start that I just started this morning. And if you follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is Jenna C. And I spent the morning making Instagram stories documenting me finally setting up my new project. So I decided to start this project to celebrate finishing the school year. Yay! I'm a New York City school teacher. I teach kindergarten, special education. It was a really long year. We had amazing kiddos though, but I'm ready to recharge this summer and I started this piece. It took about 3 hours. This was in my plans for the new year. It's been in my plans for a while. It's the Dark World map from The Legend of Zelda. If you can't tell already, I do a lot of geekery-based stitching, so if you love nerdy stuff, I figure that's why you might be subscribed to me. But yeah, so I just started it today. I've had all of the floss from February when Joann's had one of those 3 for $99 sale or whatever, and I just bought it all. Here's my start. So I just put one thread into it of the clouds. I'm super excited for this piece. I'm super excited to let myself start another huge project because I kept telling myself, you know, I don't want to start another one until I finish Metroid. I don't want to start another one until I finish Megaman. No, it is time. This has been waiting a long time. And it's pretty awesome because my sister did the Light World version. And I think she did hers on 14 count. So ours won't be the same exact size, but it'll be really cool to do a side-by-side, you know, picture both of us holding our like finished maps, and we're freaking nerds, and that's it. That's it for new starts. I've been really chill. I haven't started any new keychains. I really haven't been streaming on Twitch much. I really just fell off the face of the earth in terms of all of that stuff, and I apologize, but my life got in the way. Sals! I have my Harry Potter style. Are you guys ready? I love this piece. I love this piece despite, and I have to say it, despite all of the negativity it has been getting on Facebook. And I know that some people did not like the style. Understandable. You don't need to be rude about it. This was a mystery style, meaning you don't know what the hell it's gonna look like. And I'm sorry, but the people that bashed this designer's style should be ashamed of themselves. Not everybody is going to design sals the same way, nor will their stitching style look just the way, you know, other designers do. I really don't want to get fired up about this again because it was a really long time ago. I almost left the group because of the negativity. But people just need to grow up. It really was not that expensive of a sal unless you bought the kit. And some people should just really be ashamed of themselves. That's all I have to say. Because that really made me feel sad about the stitching community, and it really made me want to just be alone again in the stitching community and, you know, not interact with other stitchers. That said, so I did just finish my study of ancient runes block yesterday. And I finished, I didn't modify anything there. And then I have my charms block, which I did modify a little bit. I put some sparkly cranic around the pineapple. I wanted to do the pineapple upside down, but then I was like, I had already stitched it and I didn't want to take it out. I had the idea too late. And I added some sparkly cranic coming out of the wand. I don't know if History of Magic I showed last time, but there it is. I didn't do any modifications there. And there's the whole thing. Still working on doing the panels, but I love this piece. It is adorable. I'm wondering if I want to make it into a big pillow when it's done, but it is so cute. And I absolutely love it. It's simple. I don't have to stress about it. I can't make too many mistakes, and it's awesome. I would love to do another style by this designer next year. Woo. Oops, let me just get my clip. Okay. My next style, which I did not take off of the Q-snap, I will do that in a second, has finished. And I'm just so far behind on it. It's by K-Warning, who is another Twitch streamer. If you guys don't know, I do stream live on Twitch. So if you guys ever want to check me out, chat with me live while I'm working on projects, feel free to come check me out there. She is also 8-Bit Stitch on Etsy. I believe she moved to Craftsy, but she still has her Etsy store, but I will get all links and stuff updated. But this was her Game of Thrones stitch along that was going for 13 weeks, and I fell behind. I did travel to Sweden. I don't know if I've done a floss tube since coming back from Sweden, but I did go to Sweden. I did a little bit of stitching. This was the only project I was able to take with me. I'm checking my notes. Yeah, guys, I don't know if I was back from Sweden. Yes, I was back from Sweden. So I have done a video since coming back from Sweden. But either way. I think last time you guys saw this, I might try to find a picture of it. I don't know if I did it last video or so, but here is it now. It's looking so good. Working on, what is that going to be? The A right now. The M I had to frog a little bit. That one I did like a huge counting error in. Love it so much so far. This is on Dark Country Mocha by Picture This Plus. Light Country Mocha, something like that. I believe it's, I can't remember what count though. Sorry guys, but 2/1. Oh, and my Harry Potter salad is on Dusk by Picture This Plus 16 count. Oh, and there's some more needle minders if you guys want to see that are also from A Needle Runs Through It. I am a huge Pride and Prejudice fan, so this one has a quote from there. You have bewitched me body and soul, and I love you. I love that movie. My new start also had a Pride and Prejudice needle minder from same store, A Needle Runs Through It. And this one says, you must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire you and love you. I'm a sucker for Mr. Darcy. I'm really weird today, but it's okay. All right. Haul. I might just insert pictures because my boyfriend is just freaking amazing. And somebody on Cross Stitch Unlimited on Facebook posted about a huge box of stuff that they found on the Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, ooh. So I clicked in there, and I didn't expect it to be that much stuff. He shipped it to me. It was 22 pounds. 22 pounds of cross stitch stuff. I'm not going to show it all because it's just ridiculous. It did make me feel a little bit sad. It looked like it was like somebody's mother's cross stitch stuff that they really just didn't know what to do with it. There was a lot of unfinished projects. There was a whole set of DMC, but it's like really old DMC, so I'm probably going to use it if I do samplers and stuff, which I don't really do, but I'll try. A lot of fabric, so I'm going to be breaking out my fabric dye soon for those because, yeah, a lot of stuff. He really wanted me to show it all in my haul video, but I think we would be here a really freaking long time. Sorry, my filter is off from the school year, so I might just drop a whole bunch of curse words. What else can I show you guys? No progress on Epic Pokemon, no progress on the giraffe. That's it. Life update, I kind of told you guys a little bit already. Life was crazy. Finished work. Finished all my progress report writing, all of my IEP writing and meetings. Finished the school year, felt really amazing. That's about it. I've been busy. I'm officially starting my training again for my first full marathon in November. I will be running the New York City Marathon. I'm really nervous. I was supposed to do it last year. I crashed and burned during training in October. I was just starting a new job. I was exhausted. I had no time. And just the mental game really got to me. I feel like I could have done it, but my head got in my own head. Yeah. Book reading. That said, I have not been reading as much because I've also been trying to bike home from work more. So I do most of my reading on my way to work, taking the subway, which gives me like a good half hour. And if I would take the subway back, it gives me a good hour of reading. That's like the only time I read. I try to read at home. It's hard for me to focus. I just want to do stitching or watch Floss Tube, which I'm super behind in. I'm so sorry, everyone, but I'm trying to catch up. That's it, really. I mean, that's all I can use as an excuse, so I'm probably not going to be getting that much reading done this summer. Anywho, I did finish. As I'm a nerdy stitcher, I love anime and I love nerdy reading. So I did finish the 6th volume of Sword Art Online. I love the anime. I love the books. Really good read. This particular novel is in the Gun Gale Online arc of it. Lots of differences from the anime, so it was a really good read. Like, there were parts of it I was like, wow. Or like, you know, just the internal character talk, which you don't get so much when you watch an anime. Yeah. I love, you know, children's books, young readers. This series I love. Like, I cannot even explain. I cry over this series all the time. I get attached to the characters. I'm invested. I finished Power of Three Warriors, Book 5. It's so good. Like, there was a time I was going home on the subway, and one of my students sat next to me, and her mom was like, oh, what are you reading? You know, because parents think you're going to be reading, like, these philosophical books and all this other nonsense. And I'm like, I'm reading Warriors, and it has this cat on it. And they're like, the hell is that about? And I'm like, I can't explain it to you, but it's really good, and everybody should read it. I love it. It's a quick read. It's easy. But it's heart-wrenching, and it has like good character development and good stories about friendship and being brave, and I'm a sucker for this stuff. That's it for my books. I'm currently reading another book right now, but I don't like to talk about it in case I get spoilers. I don't know what happens. Anywho, I think that's it. 22 minutes, longer than I thought it was going to be. I hope everyone is doing awesome. That said, I almost went to the New Jersey Floss Tube retreat. I put myself on the waiting list, and you know, Arlene is awesome, and she emailed me back when I put myself on. She's like, you know, I don't know, there might not be a chance. There's a lot of people. And I'm like, okay, keep me on there, whatever. I get an email like that enough people dropped out that if I would have told her I could have gone, I could have gone. But what was I doing that weekend? My boyfriend was coming in, and I was running the Brooklyn Half Marathon that weekend. It was like during the time where the Floss Tube retreat came out, and it was almost time to sign up for the half marathon. And I'm like, well, I'm on the waiting list for the retreat. Let me sign up for the half marathon. I ended up not running the Brooklyn Half. I was kind of sick. It was raining. My boyfriend was in town. Speaking of boyfriend, life stuff, I'm going to go see him soon. So I will be away for a whole month. I will still be streaming on my Twitch channel. I might not be making Floss Tube videos. I am probably bringing all of my projects. That's what I mainly pack. Who needs clothes? I'm just going to pack my cross stitch stuff. That said, I really hope everyone is doing awesome. I hope you have not lost your stitchy bug like I have. I have been seeing a lot of floss tubers losing their stitchy bug, and that really sucks because I really wanted to stitch while it's been gone. And like, I'll start and I'll maybe do one thread, and I'm like, I really don't want to do this. And it was really heartbreaking for me because I love cross stitching, and I love all the projects, and I love the community, and I love streaming it, and I love, you know, my viewers who come out to watch me stab fabric into fabric and make designs. And I'm really sorry that happened. I think it's part of the frog, part, you know, my own feelings. But thank you guys for coming back. I super appreciate it. I hope I'll be back soon. Maybe I'll do another, you know, every 2 months or something like that. I'll probably be back in August. And I hope the frog does not get you. I hope it left my house and got lost somewhere. I hope you get to stitch everything that you want to stitch, and that you stay healthy and happy, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.